We're getting a break from the snow right now in Cape May, but people down the shore may have to break out the shovels once again tomorrow morning. Chief Meteorologist Bill Kelly is in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere.
Yeah, you can. I would suggest doing it sooner than later. Because there's going to be, we're going to get a little more snow tonight. It's not going to be anything crazy, but it's just going to get a little harder as you go out tomorrow morning because anything that melted today is going to refreeze.
Right.
Yep, and that makes it that much more difficult to shovel. So that would be my advice to you. Get on out if you can. We are tracking a little bit of snowflake activity flying around here around the city. Nothing crazy, but as we look ahead over the next couple of hours, we're going to watch another wave that could potentially put down half an inch to maybe an inch in some of the higher totals. Obviously, everything that's flying out is going to stick because it is so cold. So let's talk about it. Let me show you specifically what we're looking at when it comes to the snowfall today. I want to bring you the updated totals. How about this? 9.5 inches in Georgetown, Delaware. Got Ocean City with 7.4. Stone Harbor at 6.5. These are all your South Jersey and Delaware totals for the most part. Egg Harbor City, a 4-inch total. And then around Pennsylvania, much less, but we had some spots like Lehigh County, 2.0. You got a 2.3 for Chester and Bucks County. So there were some pockets out there that got a little bit. But generally speaking, the farther north you went, the less that we saw. And right now, I talked about the snowflakes flying. There they are. This is the Roosevelt Expressway, North Philly. Snow's coming down. The roads that are treated, sidewalks that are treated, are going to be just fine. You can see how it's moving, no problem. But those areas that are not treated, that's where I would be a little bit concerned. You see the radar. The blue is the snow. Blue and the white is the snow. The blue is where it's coming down a little heavier. It's actually reaching a little farther north than it was earlier, so we may be talking some added accumulation for Bucks County, up around the Lehigh Valley, back over to Berks as well. Much more to the west, and this is what we'll roll through over the next couple of hours in through our area. So when we're looking at the timing for you, between now and, say, 8 p.m., there's that break in some spots, but it's starting to fill back in with some ice forming underneath those spots that melted today. Then between 8 p.m. and midnight, that second wave of snow will be pushing through a majority of our area, half an inch to an inch of added accumulation. Then overnight, we dry out, clouds break. That's when you really start to see the ice forming. You walk out tomorrow morning, it's going to be crunchy in many spots. Be careful. Walking on your driveway, your sidewalk, your walkway. Certainly the roads that are untreated. You know, the snow's ending, but it's going to be a frigid day tomorrow and very blustery out there as well. So you're going to want to layer up for your day. In fact, look at our wind chill factors tomorrow. We barely are getting out of the teens, if at all. This is just a forecast. These winds going 30 to 40 miles per hour with those gusts. Same thing on Wednesday. So this is the next part of our story. We're talking about the bitter cold air, and obviously with wind chills like this, the air temperature is down there too. We're hardly getting above freezing. So a lot of this snow will stick around, but that thaw in the day, refreeze in the morning, thaw in the day, refreeze, that will continue. So it's only going to get harder to remove this snow the longer you wait. So the quicker you can do it, I think the more thankful you are going to be. Because as we look ahead, I'm going to take you to Friday at noon. I know it's only Monday night, but we're watching yet another weather system that has a similar track staying south of our area. This one looks to be much farther south, but the blue is the snow. Here's late Friday night. Watch what happens by Saturday morning. We get another wave of snow pushing on through the area. And that, of course, will all stick as well because our temperatures are so cool. It's not like we got a day at 50 ahead of this one. And so we'll see some snow rolling through for Saturday potentially. And then the system moves out and we keep our temperatures well below normal. So that's what we're watching. Next weather, we're always looking ahead at our next weather maker. Let's talk about your overall details in your 7-day forecast here around the area. Got 33 tomorrow, 33 on your Wednesday. Like I said, barely getting above freezing. This is for the city. Pocono is going to be obviously much colder than that. We're going to focus in on Saturday with a high of 32. That is going to be our next weather maker that we look. And I mentioned the Poconos. I just want to show you because our next story here is the temperatures. Here's your forecast in the Poconos over the next 7 days. The good news here, we picked up a little snow, but literally the resorts, if you're watching from a resort, you will be able to make snow between now and next week, 24 hours a day, and make great snow with temperatures. These are the highs. Lows are down in the single digits, and that's really good for making that nice champagne pie. Let's look at your weather forecast. We'll be right back.